Shulk!
Dixon! Why?
Oi, old man! Are you completely out of your mind?
Don't you kids ever shut up. I'm just doing my job, as always. Right?
Who are you?
It's you.
Yes. Now you remember. It's been a long time, hasn't it, Eggle? Too long. Huh?
Zanza's disciple.
Zanza's disciple? Eggle, what do you mean? Dixon, what are you?
I don't have to explain anything. As they say, seeing is believing. Now, witness it with your own eyes. The moment of Lord Zanza's return.
Shulk! Get away from him! No! Ah!
Zanza! I won't let you do this!
Brother!
Shulk! Wait, who's this guy? Zanza.
Do not be surprised. Everything in this world is dictated by the passage of fate. As all that exists is interconnected, time can flow only towards the inevitable. That is the vision of which I, the Monado, am the origin. That which will be, will be. This was all predestined. Ever since I came to reside within Shulk.
What do you mean? Zanza grew tired from our battle. And then the High Entier ancestors trapped him. His flesh was sealed away on Prison Island. His soul, and hence the Monado, was confined to Osse Tower.
In those ruins? But what does this have to do with Shulk?
Did you forget? Who discovered those ruins? Who happened to be there? Who was the survivor we found? And who brought back that survivor?
What are you saying? You planned all this when you found Shulk?
Jackpot. It was all for this day. In fact, there was never anyone called Shulk to begin with.
What?
My soul existed inside the Monado. It was fated that I be released. It was shown to me in a vision. At last the time finally came, and then...
The people who found the Monado and freed it awoke Zanza. He sucked the lives from them, so he could live. Shulk was among them.
Shulk was already dead! That's impossible! We grew up together!
You grew up with an empty shell. He appeared to live because I became his life force. That is until he had matured as my new vessel and become worthy of wielding the Monado, allowing me to truly awaken and finally return.
Lord Zanza is the soul of the Bionis, but he still needs a living body. Just like Mayneth over there. Ha! Call that corpse a friend? Don't make me laugh.
But why use Shulk? What was it that made you select Shulk as your vessel?
There was no particular reason. Shulk merely happened to be there at the time.
There you have it. Anybody would have done. As long as they could swing a sword around, at least.
So then, Shulk's ability to use the Monado...
And those visions that he used to save us.
All because of Lord Zanza. Lord Zanza can see the passage of fate He simply led you to the inevitable. The destruction of Colony 9. The death of that pompous old high-entier fool. And that grunt Gaddo's miserable demise. All of it.
You evil!
Yeah! There's more. We haven't even got to the best part.
What are you gonna do, Dixon?
Don't you get it? You're just in the way. The lot of you. This world was created by Lord Zanza. By the very Bionis itself. Then you things think you can just spring up all over the place.
All life that is born from me must be returned to me eventually to complete the cycle. For me to continue my existence as before, then all must be restored to its former order.
In other words, the destruction and recreation of the world. Nothing more to it.
First, we must eliminate my greatest obstacle. You, Mecha-Homs. The Mecha-Homs!
The Bionis!
Bionis moves!
I've been waiting. Waiting for this day. Zanza!
Brother! Stop! You're too weak!
I don't care. I will gladly sacrifice myself to eliminate Zanza. As long as he lives, there can be no peace for us, or for the people of Bionis.
Ha! Then you shall cease to exist. By the wrath of my blade!
It's... the Monado.
Zanza, you fool! You gave up the True Monado! Why did Zanza get to have the True Monado in cutscenes when sometimes I got the second?
I'll show you the meaning of wrath! What?
It's finished!
Why? Egil and Shul could put their differences aside!
Meaningless sentiment.
Zanza! Right, now!
Yeah!
How could you do this?
It is from me that all life is born. It lives only for me. And it shall be returned. So you have finally unleashed your Monado. And there was me thinking you would die with dignity.
I finally understand. The futures of our children belong to them alone. Though we are their creators, their lives are theirs to control. Even if the passage of fate is as you have decided, I will teach you the strength of their will to resist. Zanza, if you choose to deny the existence of every living being but yourself, then I choose to fight. To fight for them!
That's right. We won't let you erase everyone's futures.
There is no way I'm gonna get to another save point in the next 8 minutes, chat. There's just no way. Honestly, I'm gonna be real with you. Like, Fiora should just be able to win this fight because she's OP. Like, obviously for story purposes she won't, but like look at all this damage I'm inflicting. And I'm healing off of it so much. If I just had, like, if any of the other characters were helping me in this fight, I'd be a shoo-in with chain attacks.
Is that all you've got?
Although honestly, like, with healing energy, I'd probably be able to do it.
Something wrong? Is this the height of your skill? You call yourself a god, and you talk of sharing this world with me. So that's why the dead boy is important to you. The Homs are nothing but bacteria clinging to my body.
They are living beings. If you cannot understand this, you have no right to call yourself a god.
And who decides that? A god? Because only a god may decide. This world only needs one god, Maynard. May you rot in that shell for all eternity.
Imagine if Escanor had shown up. Who decided that?
Face me like a god. If not, then say goodbye to your putrid friends! Such a fool.
This is what I wish. This world belongs to you all. Create a world with no need for gods.
This is the passage of fate.
Zanza, disappear!
He's gone, and things ain't looking good for us. Let it begin. The ceremony of destruction and recreation.
That light! What's happening now? Vanea. I'm sorry. I
understand. I always knew it might come to this.
Go, Vanea. Do what you must, while there is still time remaining. All hope is not lost.
No! You must come with me.
I, too, have something that I must do. final wish, trusted to me by Lady Mayneth.
Oh, brother. Melia? I understand your feelings. Leave it to us. We know what we must do. We will do all we can for the people of Mecha-Homs.
Now go. Shulk can still be saved. Do not let the last glimmer of hope be extinguished.
Egil, go in peace.
Let's go. We're leaving the Mecha-Homs. Ryan, take care of Shulk.
Got it.
You okay? Yes.
Good. It still works. The whole place is gonna blow. We must return to Junks via the central factory.
Let's go.
Oh, dude, that's right. They actually let you run to Junks. That's going to be the perfect spot for me to save an inn for today in the middle of all of this amazingness.
Dun, what about Egil?
He'll fight Zanza to the very end. But we have our part of the bargain. Once he's gone, we're the only ones left. Let's move, everyone!
Goodbye, my brother.
Oh, yes. Yeah, I'll go with this team comp. Alright, I'm pretty sure there are no cutscenes until we get to Junks. I believe. Yeah, we gotta get all the way over to Junks to get a cutscene. So you know what, let me get right over here and then we're gonna wrap up for today, chat. It's unfortunate to have to end when another one of the best cutscenes in the entire game is coming up next, but that means we get to start next Xenoblade stream with one of the best cutscenes to exist in the video game, Egil's final stand. I never realized Shulk was a guest in this sequence. Is he really? Oh yeah, he is. I mean, his corpse is. He's not really a corpse, but you know. I never noticed that either. That's a nice little thing you caught there, Victini. Thanks for pointing it out. This cutscene is how long? Dude, it's like one of the most climactic moments of a JRPG. They gotta be long, you know. It's like when Persona 5 finishes Sai's Palace and you've got like 2 hours of cutscenes. It's the same deal. It's just classic JRPG things. I can save here, right? Yes, I can. Alright, well, that is going to be all for today, chat. When we come back next time, we'll continue with all of the amazing cutscenes that are a result of Zanza's reawakening and whatnot. But, yeah, we'll get to that next time, and, oh my goodness, stretch. Feels good. But, we'll get to that next time and get into Bionis Interior. We didn't get quite as far as I wanted to, but we got really close. We're basically at Bionis Interior. We've got, like, another 20 to 30 minutes of cutscenes, and then we're there, pretty much. So, about where I wanted to end up in today's stream. We got both of those Ether records, which makes me feel really good. But yeah, if you want to catch these live, there's a link to my Twitch channel description. I'd love to see you there. Or keep watching on YouTube. I appreciate the support either way. And until next time, farewell.